Welcome to the High School Huddle on the Dodge Sports Desk at Opubco Studios. My name is Brandon Chapman. I'm joined by Ryan Aber. He's the lead prep writer for the Oklahoman. And Ryan, you got your first look at Midwest City last week. What did you think of the Bombers?
The Bombers are really, really good. The difference between this year's team and last year's Midwest City team that went undefeated in the regular season is they can pass more effectively. That leads to teams sitting back a little bit more, gives Timothy Flanders quite a bit more room to run. Their defense is also better, I think. They're just fly to the ball, seem to always be in the right place at the right time. They've got a couple good receivers, Antonio Brown, Kevin Gaddis, a name that Midwest City people are familiar with. They've got every bit as good a chance as Jenks or Union to win a 6A title.
All right, looking at some of last week's results, what surprised you the most?
I think the biggest surprise was there weren't many surprises. Not a whole lot of upsets through the ranks. I think the biggest upset was an 8-man where Copan beat Porter by, I believe, 18. But other than that, not a whole lot strange going on. I was a little bit surprised by the way Edmond Memorial beat Lawton Hike. I believe the score was 32-3. Memorial's offense hadn't really got jump-started until the last few weeks. Their defense has been great all year, though.
All right, the playoffs are quickly approaching. What do you expect to see in these final weeks of the regular season?
I think you're going to see a lot of teams just scraping and clawing for a playoff spot like you have every year. You've got in 6A2 a lot of teams bunched up. We don't really know we have a pretty good idea who's going to win it. But outside of that, a lot of movement. Same thing in 6A1 and really in a lot of these districts.
All right. What games this week are you really looking forward to kind of seeing the results of?
Well, there's a few. There's a big game going on in Edmond this week, actually two big games. Edmond Santa Fe hosted Norman North, Edmond North, and Edmond Memorial. That game is a game that could decide the second spot in that district. Memorial we knew was going to be pretty good, especially their defense. Their offense has caught up to it. Edmond North has sort of surprised a lot of people, I think. Everybody knew about Joe Aska, but Cody Craybaugh has done a great job at quarterback for them. Some games on the east side that a lot of people will be watching, Jenks and Muskogee, sort of the preeminent game over there, and Sallisaw at Wagner.
All right, Ryan, well, we appreciate your expertise. Thank you for watching the High School Huddle. We'll be back on the Dodge Sports Desk next week as we continue to provide the best high school coverage in the state.